Hi folks, check out what arrived today. It's a Solar guitar. For those who don't know, Solar is owned by Ola Englund, the YouTube rock star. He does like amazing videos. I love to watch them. And I was like pretty interested in this guitar for months, right? And then I decided to buy my Vola 7 strings instead of this one. I had the opportunity now to buy this guitar in a super deal, Black Sabbath deals that they're having for like Black Friday kind of promotions, and let's see what's inside. All right, so we removed like the Sicilian things, and let's see. Whoa. One more box. There you go, some silica gel. So, well, first impression with those two boxes, I think that the guitar is very well protected, right? It came from Spain to Canada. I think they posted it on Monday, and it arrived here like Thursday. That's pretty amazing, right? The only thing that was not amazing was the the customs, right? I had to pay 194 Canadian dollars for taxes. Okay, little bit of suspense. So we have here blacksmith strings, the Evertune key, warranty booklet. Let's read it later, not now. And Evertune manual. Okay, let's see what else. Oh yeah, and I purchased, together with this guitar, I purchased these dampers. Never used, don't know what to expect. Okay, so let's see how it looks inside. Okay, pretty well protected, right? So all of these boxes. So yeah, pretty well protected, very nice. All right, let's see this baby for the first time. Oh, wow. Check this out. Okay, so I'm in love with this finish, this natural green and etc. Really, really, really nice. Like to see the wood, right? It's the joint here. It seems pretty well, nicely done. So, and here's the reason I wanted to buy this guitar. I am pretty interested, let's say, in know how an Evertune sounds. Basically because I don't have time to be tuning guitars all the time, right? Like I have kids and work and etc. So I just need to sit, and I have half an hour. Perhaps I can record something, right? So that was the main reason. So here's the Evertune, the Solar Seymour Duncan pickups, the famous Ola logo, right? And I'm in love with this finish of the buttons, right? Like, and check this out, very cool. So yeah, one of the reasons I chose this one over the one with the Modern Fluence pickups, it's because the other one, the finish is all black. Like the Evertune is black, the buttons are black, right? So everything is black. And sincerely, I've heard like many people, like many reviews about these pickups, that they are great. I watched some comparisons, and I think I can have like some nice mids with this pickup. And if not, like probably I can buy new pickups that will match this finish that is, I think it's amazing. But so far I've heard a lot of people saying very good things about these pickups, right? Tonight I'm not gonna turn it on. I'm not gonna test it like on an amp because kids are going to sleep now. Probably tomorrow we're gonna rock this beautiful piece of wood, see how it sounds. But I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Like I'm really in love with this finish. Okay, so let's talk about this baby. First thing is that it's a limited edition. So if you can see here, it's number 28 out of 150 units produced in the world. That's very cool that they are doing this. It is an alder body, maple neck, and ebony fretboard, right? You have these locking tuners, the Evertune Bridge, right? Two humbuckers, they are the Solar Duncan humbuckers, and three-way switch, C-shaped neck. I really liked the shape of this neck. Like it feels very comfortable. Like when I asked Solar because I have small hands, right? So I asked them about the thickness of the neck, right? So in the first fret, it is 20 millimeters, and in the 12th fret, it is 22 millimeters. Don't ask me in inches because I will never know. My vola is 20 and 21 and a half, so it's pretty close. Strangely, this felt thinner. I don't know why. It feels thinner than my vola, and it's very, very comfortable. This is one of the things that I fell in love with this guitar. It's like the way it feels when you're playing. It is the exact thickness that I wanted. Let's say that's very, very comfortable. I'm a guy that I love like Les Paul shapes, but because of my small hands, I always felt like uncomfortable playing like in a Gibson, like a traditional Les Paul. So this is a little bit thinner, feels more comfortable. I love like the little details of this guitar, like this kind of contour here. I think it's a pretty well made. I can say that in terms of like how it's built, like fretwork, awesome stuff. The finishes, the joint here. So let's show here. This is the joint work, pretty nice, right? So in terms of wood, like in the construction, it's a like really great guitar. What I would say, things that I didn't like at first, let's say, right? This is my first impression with the guitar. The tone knob, pretty precise. I don't know if this because of the installation of the push and pull, right? But the volume feels so, let's say, loose, right? So I don't know if there's any way to fix this. I'm gonna research about it. I'm gonna ask the manufacturer as well. But it feels like very, very, no, wobbly, right? While I'm so used, like my Sterling by Music Man John Petrucci had the same kind of three-way switch. But this is so heavy, so stiff. I don't know if the guitar stayed like for a while in like storage or something, and it just feels very stiff. I'm gonna first ask the manufacturer what to do. If not, I'm gonna probably try some graphite out here or maybe WD-40, right, to make it a little less stiff. Because like when you're playing, you want to do like quick switches, right? And it's kind of like a workout, right? I'm exaggerating, but those are the things that I didn't like at first. It's just like this very soft knobs and a very stiff selector, right? Except for that, like the guitar is gorgeous. Another thing that I like to point out, right? Like I saw a lot of reviews, like people getting their guitars with Evertune and coming out of the box like tuned. I guess like this was not my case. Basically, perhaps because this is Canada and like this guitar probably was carried by UPS like the whole day traveling, and it was cold yesterday. So basically the guitar was totally out of tune, and it took me quite a while to prepare it. I wanted to lower the action. It would need a tune-up. So you know what? I adjusted the action. Then I started like tuning and using like the stage 2, phase 2 that they say here. Adjusted all of the intonation. I had to do all of the strings. And it was funny because I've never played with Evertune before, right? So I was trying to figure out this thing about stage 1, stage 2, phase 1, phase 2, whatever we call it. And then when you got to like stage 3, and I just like didn't notice, and I broke the first string, and was like, oh my god, like it's been years since I don't break a string, and it was like, whoa, my goodness, right? Anyways, the other strings stayed in tune, right? When you break a string, like the others are maintained like a regular hardtail bridge, right? But I had to like completely set up the guitar. Now I think it's sounding perfect. So let's see how it sounds.